we gonna get into it today. We are, and it's not just me by myself. My honey will be joining shortly. He's whipping us up a drink right now. So, how are y'all? How have you been? Come on, come on. It's time. Thank you, my love. Hey. All right. Hi, Amy Walls. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Dee.
Hello, I'm Dr. Now.
Hi, Winston.
What
Hi,
up?
Angela.
You gotta scoot that way. Can't even see us on Instagram. Got me off TikTok.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Did it pop you?
Yes, it did.
Hey, Clay. Digital Wealth. Ooh, if I put my glasses on, I'll be in business. Should
Can't
I go
see?
get them? No, I see pretty good, but I mean, if I had my glasses on, if I had my glasses on, I would see better for sure.
Can't see y'all.
I can see. Hey, Renee. Hey, Lucky 88. Wait.
888.
Okay, Big Sky. Hey, ooh, y'all coming on here fast.
I know,
Hey.
right? What up, Dante? What's happening, homie?
Hello.
Oh,
How you doing, baby?
man, I'm cool. Got me a little bourbon, a little Knob Creek for the day. How you doing, man?
I'm good, baby.
Got your hair did?
I got my hair did. Man, shout out to Crystal.
Mm-hmm.
So my regular appointment was canceled because I had to go to the dentist, and she was the real MVP and got me in today on a Sunday, no less. I think this is the first time I've ever had a hair appointment on a Sunday evening, but
It worked out.
it
worked
did. So thank you so much, Crystal. Crystal is in Murfreesboro. If you're looking for somebody who can really take care of your natural hair, she is the one. She's the one. She's the one. She's the one.
Well, I'm looking like I got a whole afro on top
No,
of
you
my locks.
don't. Oh my God, I love it so much. I love it. I'm smitten.
So, what you got for today?
Okay,
And, you know.
so I'm glad y'all are here with us. But today we're going to talk a bit about chivalry and gender roles.
Chivalry.
Yes.
Come on, chivalry. It's kind of chill outside too, so it's shivery too. Goddamn.
Hey,
It's cold
Alicia.
out here.
So yeah, the reason why I wanted to talk about chivalry today, a couple of reasons. Number one, I saw this clip, and I cannot remember. It was a Denzel movie. He had the afro,
Yeah.
and he had said in this movie, young men, why are the young ladies not sitting? And the women, you know, their position was, we know how to ask if we want to sit down,
Right,
you know.
right.
And he
What up,
went on to
nephew?
say that chivalry, you know, is not
Dead.
you know. We still enjoy chivalry, but you know, we have a 26-year-old son, and hate to throw him out there on Front Street, but when he has gone out, he said that sometimes women are like, no, I don't want you to open the door for me, or no, I don't want you to pull out my chair, and he's gonna do it anyway. You know,
That's what he's taught.
that's what he was taught. That's how he was raised. And so it got me to thinking about chivalry and gender roles. So
Right.
that's what I want to talk about.
So, I'm glad you brought the concept or the thing up about Kobe, because that's what we teach. Like this little 6-year-old walking through the set right now, being right loud after we done told him, hey, we finna start.
Yes.
You're like
Hey,
country I
Jerry.
was, sounded right loud. But they're taught that, you know, there'll never be a time where the ladies are getting in the car and their door isn't opened by Miles or myself or Kobe.
Yeah.
They're gonna stand there until their door is open.
And I will not move.
No, my wife is gonna stand there until I pull her seat out. You know, to us, it's just proper order. You know, there's nothing wrong with being a gentleman.
No.
And I think the climate that we're in with so much girl power, if you will, and shout out to all the ladies for being powerful human beings. I think we still need to keep the essence alive of being perfect gentlemen.
Thank you.
And being ladies.
I appreciate
and
it.
accepting both of those roles from both of us.
Right.
You know? So we want to bring that back. We want to bring things back that Big Mama and Big Daddy and, you know,
grandmother, grandpa, Big Mama, and two.
Right. And, you know, not only that, man, let's go back to the old school movies we used to watch, you know, where it was great to be a gentleman. You know, it was the thing, you know. I ain't gonna put my jacket over the water, but I'm gonna lead her around the puddle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
yeah. Well, you know, when we think about chivalry, it made me take a step back and just look at traditional traditional gender roles. I understand, you know, for some people, their belief system is that gender is a social construct, so they don't see gender in the way that others may see it. So I want to talk a bit about chosen, whatever you say, you know, or traditional gender roles, right? So back in the day, before people had a different way that they viewed it.
Right.
It's so many dynamics to that, babe. You know, we had a conversation with some friends and then also with a client around financial responsibility, right? And what it means to be kept or taken care of, or who is the head of the house, or all of that. And a lot of times I see that people quantify it via money and that's it. Right. So I wanted to kind of dip into that a little bit. I wanted us to think about the type of relationships we want to have. Most, according to our analytics, most of our viewers are around our age, a little bit younger.
Because Ben, you know, Benjamin's on here, you know, he and my nephew, they ain't around our age.
I know, but we have some that are.
Yes.
And then we have some that are a little bit younger, but we don't have any teenagers watching.
No.
So I'm talking about grown people.
Okay.
And so when you are grown, you have, many of us have gotten to a certain level of success. We have things, right? And we have jobs. And sometimes one person may make more than another. And so how do you decide who is the head of the house? For me, I have been very, very clear that the head of my house is my husband. Full stop, period, point blank, in a discussion. I don't even play about it. And it wouldn't matter if I made way more money than you or not. That wouldn't change. I just believe that the husband, the man, is the head of the house.
Right. No, I think you're spot on. I think someone put it, whenever you're in a panic, you call on your husband to step up and fight off the bear.
I do.
Right? And I think most women would, right? But a lot of the times when you take the panic off and just put it in everyday life, you don't see, or some people don't see their husbands or their guys being the head. Right? And I'm glad you brought up the point about money. I think once the emphasis is about financial well-being, as far as who's bringing in the most money, you start to put a damper on the whole culture of what the relationship is about to begin with. You know, the money, in my opinion, is all for the house anyway. Right. I don't care who's making the most. I don't care if somebody's only making, you know, $50,000 a year, whatever the case may be. I feel like it's not about the money. When we start talking about money in relationships, it starts to get kind of tangled, and it starts to bring friction to the conversation of who's the head. Right. You know, and even men get this whole idea that since I do bring in the most amount of money, I get to say the last word, or, you know what I mean?
One thing that I think you do incredibly well by leading our house is leading it in a way that allows me to also have opinions, and bring a perspective into the house. So I would love for you to talk to men for a second, just about what leadership in a home looks like to you.
Leadership in the home, to me, looks like being aware of who you have. If you married a dummy, you're going to get some dumb answers. If you marry somebody that's not too bright, you may not lead to their advice. You know, fortunately for me, man, my woman had to be very smart, because I'm a firm believer of, I'm the smartest person in the room, I'm in trouble.
In the wrong room.
You know, and if my wife isn't able to bring feedback to the table or ideas to the table that's going to be best for our construct and our household, man, that's a lot of weight for a man to carry on his own, right? Because sometimes we'll make decisions that may not be the right decision. Or you want to be able to make
Hey,
you know, you want to be able to bounce these ideas off of your person. You know, baby, what do you think about this? I was thinking we need to do X, Y, and Z, right? I know our financial goals this year is this, this, and this. You know, do you have anything to add to that, right? Or what was your idea with it? But if you're the only one that's able to do that, you know, that becomes stressful in itself, right?
Yes.
Because you'll also start leaning to other advice that may not be suitable for your household, right? And so I implore people to say, hey, make sure you're being very conscious of the person you're going to call your life partner. I got to have a big head, smart woman in my camp, man, you know, with a big old Kool-Aid smile and cute. You know? But no, I think, man, we really need to be conscious and focused to understand that our women have a lot to offer. You know, and if everybody is lined up to execute the plays for the household, that's you're lined up for a win.
You know, the other thing I would say for women who I believe many times they have a strength about them, you know, and they are brilliant minds, you know, and they have a level of success, great levels of success. I think that I'm a woman that has a strength about me. I have been successful, you know, in my career, successful in my life in many areas, which demonstrates good judgment. But the way that I want to show up for you is a way that always lets you know that I respect me, and I also respect you. So I'm real considerate. If we don't agree on something, if you say, hey, baby, we need to save this year, and I say, well, babe, this year I really wanted to go on a European vacation. The buck has to stop with somebody, right? And to me, what we do well is put our ideas on the table, you know, and say, okay, this is why I thought this would be a good situation, and you tell me why you thought it would be a good situation, and we go with the best situation, the best idea. But for women, you know, I think that a lot of times we can be passionate in how we say things, or our emotions may get the better of us, and it's really hard to articulate our position, or especially if we don't believe that we've been heard. And I want to say just a little quick on being heard. Just because the answer was not yes does not mean you weren't heard. A lot of times people mix that up, right? They think you don't listen. Right. So if you're being heard, or I feel like I'm being heard, my dynamic to you is a lot different. So it's helpful to, I would say, most women to feel like they're not being dismissed.
Right. One thing you were saying that women have a lot to offer as far as bringing things to the table. And a lot of times you're led by emotion. Sometimes men can make negligent decisions, right? You know, we could be focused, and then you got an opportunity to go buy that Harley. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's not emotion involved. Right. Now we're like, hey, that's that want, that's that drive. Right. I got an opportunity here, right. Listen to me now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know what we said, but listen here. So, but that goes back to what we just did last week with the vision board part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think, you know, aligning the year, having an idea of what this year looks like for us. What are the goals, right? And sticking to those goals.
Yeah.
I know we talked about 2024. We knocked out everything on that vision board, right? And so the beginning of the year, what's the focus? So, you know, with men, I think that would help us. I know it helps me when those other opportunities arise. You know, we say no, but these things are important.
Right. We
you know what I
agreed
mean?
to
We
these
agreed that
things.
these things are going to be done. Now, that's not to say that there can't be provisions.
Right.
Right. Now, if you've accomplished these things, or you're already lined up to boom, 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 knock a whole lot of stuff. And hey, Pam, my cousin Pam, she can speak.
Pam.
She can speak to financial literacy. She's retired from a financial institution.
Hey, Kim.
You know, but at the same time, I think with those vision boards and alignment, it helps you to stay fine-tuned on the goal. So with the women's emotions, to say, hey, I want to do this European tour, you know, I want to go on this vacation. No, with us, we're going to Dubai, September. It's like, okay, was that on the plan for this year? You know what I mean? And if that Harley wasn't in the plans,
right.
Well, hold on.
I made sure I put Dubai on the plan.
So, but at the end of the day, you definitely want to make sure you're in complete alignment, and both of you guys are focused and driven to accomplish the goals.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the lopsided things. Both of your alignment isn't the same, right? You're not really in tune to the actual goal. So say what you need to say up front.
Right.
Because if you're not in alignment with that goal, when you're writing these things down, that's a conversation to be had. You know, DJ says typically women are the nurturers, so they are more in tune with their feelings. This can often backfire because most men, I can't see the rest of it, I see where you're going with it. And I want to say, yeah, I can. Hold on. Let me quit being lazy. See more. Okay.
Because
this often
believe in
backfires.
Actions. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No.
Because men mostly believe in action over verbiage. This includes the way we show love to one another. That's just his opinion. And you're right. You know what I mean? To a degree. Because I think that could go on both sides, man. Sometimes people talk more than they produce. You know, and in your relationship, that's why it's important for you guys to commit on doing things together. Because now you can hold each other accountable. If we say we're going to do it, let's do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's important to create these plans. And like my Uncle Nate would say, if you fail to plan to fail, right?
Yes.
That goes to anything you're doing. But we're specifically talking about relationships. But let's go back to our original thing. Let's talk about this chivalry thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, one thing that I want to say about that is what we hear a lot from both men and women, right, is you got to bring something to the table. You got to bring something to the table. And I thought today when I was getting my hair done, I was under the hairdryer, and this came to me. People say, what are you bringing to the table? Or you have to bring something to the table. But what if it's potato salad with raisins in it? We always talk about bring something to the table, but we don't even know how to articulate the things to the table we actually want.
Could you imagine taking potato salad with some raisins to our family reunion in Little Rock or Lufkin?
No.
Man, my
no,
cousins would disown me.
Yes, that's
so
what I'm
glad
saying.
you don't put no raisins in
I
your
would
potato.
never.
You don't even want no potato salad.
I don't. Unless it's some baked beans. I eat it with that, but I really like, I digress.
Basically, make sure you align where you don't put no raisins in your potato salad.
Make sure that you know what you actually want. And make sure that what you want, you can articulate to the person you're talking to.
Thank you for saying that. A lot of people, we still reading minds, right? And that's not fair, you know. And even with speaking about chivalry, right? I think it's important to really express the things you do like from a woman, or like for a man to do, right? You told me, I love when you grab me and pull me close.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? That's your thing. So me, program that in. Grab a little tail, pull over here, just hold on to it.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
But even with the simple gestures,
Yes.
you know, helping the lady up the steps, you know, extending your hand. You know, if we see videos all the time, somebody on the subway, men sitting down, women standing up. What's the problem with giving up a seat?
I just don't understand.
But why are women so angry when you try to give up a seat?
I don't know, babe.
I don't need you to give me your seat. If I want your seat, I'm gonna tell you I want your seat.
I want to hear from you women that are listening.
Yeah,
like if you're
why y'all
watching,
mad?
why? Well, don't say that they're mad.
Man,
Because I don't want you to say that.
Angry.
Hey, bruh. Hey.
Hey. You said don't say mad, so I changed the word and said
I
angry.
don't think it's angry. I think it's ill-informed. And
that's
I think
a reaction.
No, listen to me.
Okay, I'm gonna listen. Do you see how she did? Listen to me.
I didn't say, and you didn't hear me say it like that. Listen to me. Listen to me.
I'm listening.
I think that for many women who have been brought up to be told that you have to be independent, you have to be on equal footing, you don't need a man to do these things, you need to do your own thing. I think that a lot of times women are so concerned about the patriarchy, you know, and trying to find their footing. You know, we still live in a world where women make far less than their male counterparts, and black women in particular make the least above all, even though those women are the most educated, period. They still make less. And so when you're thinking about trying to find your footing, it's like, no, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. I'm not saying that's right, because I don't believe it is at all. But I do think it's ill-informed. And I blame my generation of mothers. I blame my mom's generation of mothers. I blame us for teaching our kids and our girls in particular that they gotta be that strong all the time. In DEI, I talk to women all the time who have so much trauma and baggage that they're dealing with. They see racism everywhere. I literally had a woman upset because a counterpart said to them, man, congratulations on your house. And their reaction to that was, how dare you say that to me? What made you think I couldn't get a house? That's trauma, man. That's baggage.
So you need help instead of dumping your trash out on everybody that's trying to be nice and kind.
I understand that.
I mean, so again, it's not my job to try and decipher who's going to be a willing acceptor, I guess I could say, or somebody that's receiving chivalry or kind gesture, right? But why is it that everybody's got to be able to tiptoe around being who they are naturally, which is kind, which is chivalrous, you know? And so this whole pushback of that, why are we getting this distortion?
I just told you why I think so. And then the other
it's
part
gotta
of
be,
it,
it's got to be way more because everybody's not that.
Well, everybody's not, but I think you also have a lot of women who are used to being catcalled, because that's not chivalrous, and that is a problem, and it still happens, and it happens even when they see a ring on my finger or anything. You go places and men say things. I've never hurt you. I've never.
But didn't nobody tell you to get your gas over off Joe Johnson?
It don't matter where I get my gas.
You chose to go over there with Ricky and Jim and them out there with that fifth of crime.
It doesn't matter. If I go, it's construction all over Nashville.
It ain't construction. They just out there hanging out.
No, I'm saying even when it's construction somewhere, they're like hooping and hollering and going on. It doesn't matter. You told me a while ago I look like a Teletubby. I stopped at the gas station and somebody was like, "What's up, mama?" Nothing is up. Nothing, sir. Nothing.
You should have told him. My credit score.
Nothing.
My annual income. Everything is up. You should have hit him with it.
I wasn't thinking that fast.
Come on, man. Gotta be quicker.
But my point is, you got a lot that you got to understand in a very quick time, like quick time processing when you have an interaction with somebody. So, but I do think you need to put your dukes down. If you are not in a threatening position.
And that's the thing. Put your dukes down. And I have to say, we are a group of damaged people. You know what I'm saying? Men and women. You know, you done been around the block a couple of times, man. You know, it's understandable that there's some type of previous situations that may have hurt you. Yeah. Right? But the only way we advance is by giving each other a chance. You know, and that goes for everybody. Yeah. You know, accept some type of hospitality, love, generosity, all the things, right? And like I said, put your dukes down.
Hey, Colada.
You know, but when you always in fight mode, you know what I'm saying? You miss so much opportunity. You miss so much gifting that other people are ready to give you. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said earlier, natural kindness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a knee-jerk reaction for a man to reach down and try to help a lady up the stairs, right? I think it's just a knee-jerk reaction, especially for men of a particular age, right? We were automatic, hey, you help her. Right. Boy, get up and give her that seat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get over there and open that door. Right. It was just a natural thing. So it's a knee-jerk reaction for a lot of us to do it, but the way we accept each other, I think we're so ready to protect ourselves from everything and everybody. We're ready to go to war. Yep. And I blame it on the whole hostile climate we're in altogether. From social media, everything that the news is putting in your ears, the music that we're being fed. Man, it is abusive to us individually. Right. Because I say all the time, be careful what you eat. Right. And I don't mean just food. Right. I mean the sounds that you're hearing. Yeah. You know, the things that you're feeding your mind, you know. And so we're such in this war posture with one another to the point where we don't even recognize or give the opportunity. We have no grace for opportunity to allow somebody to be kind. Even those gentlemen that are trying to holler at you, to be honest with you, that's kind of a compliment. Right?
Well,
now,
no, it's not.
Some people's approach ain't going to be like Jones' approach.
We're here to teach. That is
so
not a
let me tell you how
sir.
Jones would have did it.
Sir, if that's what you're doing, that is not a compliment.
Can I help him?
Please, help him. Please.
If I would have seen you get out the car, were you walking into the store?
I was walking in the store.
Walking into the store. I would have said to you, hey, little Teletubby. Y'all got to see the outfit. Y'all gotta see the outfit.
Don't listen
Yo, little Teletubby, let me holler at you, little yellow. No.
You would have got the bird.
My bad. I ain't get that out. No, it could have been an approach such as, and he may not have been taught anything. He ain't watched Distinguished Gentleman or fucking Boomerang or nothing. He's dumb. Excuse me, ma'am.
If you touch me, we are
I'm
problematic.
He way over across the side.
Okay.
Check his gas first. He getting regular gas. You should have just acted like you ain't him anyway.
I know, right?
Excuse me, ma'am. You look like you're in a rush. But I just thought I'd introduce myself to you. I'm Jimmy Robb.
I'm going to tell you why.
You got to finish the thing. We doing a scenario here.
Okay.
Now.
You gonna think I'm a problem? Go ahead. Go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna do it.
Well,
I'm trying to help.
Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me, ma'am. I know you're probably in a rush, but I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Jimmy Robb. And your name is?
Mia.
Okay. Mia, I don't mean to waste your time, but you are a beautiful woman. And I was immediately attracted to you. I don't know you, but are you involved with anyone?
I know you see this rock. Why are you here? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying when you see us in a rush, that ain't the time.
Fellas, we just can't win.
You can't.
We can't win, man.
You can't.
I was being sweet, being nice, and
You
you gonna
are,
holler.
but-
I know you see this rock.
Listen.
Now, instead of saying,
No.
I know you see this rock, why couldn't you say, Jimmy Earl Robb?
But you wouldn't let me.
That was so kind.
You wouldn't let me stop you before you got started. Like, as soon as you started talking, I wanted to say, listen, sir, I hope you have a good day, but I'm in a rush.
But he acknowledged that. He said to you, I know you're
But if
probably...
you know I'm in a rush,
Because he
don't
was
talk to
attracted
me.
to you.
I understand.
That is human nature.
When
That
he
is a
said-
beautiful woman being...
When he said, are you in a rush? I would have said...
He didn't say, are
You
you?
did.
No, I didn't. I said, I know you're probably in a rush.
Yes, sir, I
but
am.
I just wanted a moment of your time to introduce myself.
But I'm
now,
trying
that's
to
just
help you help.
See, that's the problem. See, that's the problem. I don't need your help.
No,
I'm trying to holler. Okay?
I know.
Now, she done put her claws out. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen.
No, you told the people what you felt.
I know.
You told the people.
I want you to know that we want to stop you right in your tracks.
I don't want. See, that's mean.
No, it's not. If I'm not interested.
Reverse the role.
If I'm not.
Hold on.
Still.
Baby,
Okay.
baby.
Okay.
Who the man?
You the man, baby.
God dang
You the man.
So listen, reverse the role, baby.
Okay.
Holla at me, Jimmy Rob. You him.
Wait, we
Nah,
finish
man.
this last scenario
Nah, man.
it's a couple of things there. It's a couple of things there.
See, the problem, y'all so used to rejecting everybody.
Baby,
it's just in your
if you-
nature to
I
just
need to
reject.
say, can I say something?
Go ahead and say it. You gonna say it anyway.
If it was you
Thank you,
coming up
nephew.
to
Shooters
me,
gotta shoot they shot.
if you were coming up to me, this is what men need to understand.
Come on with it.
If you were coming up to me, I might have said, listen to all of that you had to say, and said, if I was single, sir, it's nice to meet you. I would have been with it if it was you and I was single.
Even with that rock on?
I said, if I was single, you
Got
can
him.
roll back. No, you can roll back.
Thank you. It is mean. That is very mean.
Babe.
Roll that beautiful bean footage back,
I said,
man.
roll it back. I said, if I was single and you came up to me, that means I would probably, for me, I
In
was
your rush and
interested.
everything.
In my rush, I would have stopped
let
if
me-
I'm interested.
So let me tell you, even in your rush, and Buddy came up to you,
Don't do that.
I'm just
Don't
saying.
do that.
I'm
Don't
just,
do that.
Man,
Stop.
listen, Buddy came up to
No,
you, he
stop.
wasn't all right.
No, he just
Yeah,
wasn't what I wanted.
I'm just saying though.
But-
I'm just saying.
Right.
But there's a polite way to turn people down. That's
But
all I'm
I know,
saying.
But what I try to do is like stop you early.
Because what's gonna happen is that's gonna discourage the man.
But if
from,
you're not
hold on,
interested-
if you're gonna listen, you're gonna
Okay.
listen. You're gonna
I'ma
talk, you're
listen.
gonna talk.
I'ma listen.
What I'm saying is y'all women been walking around with this huge fly swatter all your damn lives. You don't shoot your shot most of the time. It's us shooting our shot. Y'all have been the supreme rejectors from day one. And don't let y'all be halfway pretty. Okay? Now you got power. Power in the pretty. Okay? So the first brother to come over with a little slant in his eye and he ain't your, cup of tea, you knocking him down quick. There's us etiquette and a letdown.
I always say,
Watch Bridgerton if you
No,
ain't seen a
I'm
letdown
telling you.
before. Oh, my dear Duke, I have been summoned by the courtship of another Duke
baby.
from the northwestern mile up the pike.
what I was trying to tell you is that I literally would always say, oh, sir, I'm so flattered. Thank you. I'm not interested. I would always
She
say
told
that.
the truth while ago and she's just gonna change.
But I'm gonna tell you what happens when you do that. I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that.
You
What's up
can't
with
worry
that?
about the crackheads trying to holler at
I'm
you.
not
That ain't the
talking about no
situation.
crackhead. I'm
So
not
you talking about a nice, sensible man
I have
getting
been-
tender dick in his feelings because you done rejected him.
Yes, that happens often.
Well, don't put it on all of us. You leave that to that
Well,
tender
don't
dick
put-
some gun.
Well,
Okay?
don't put the fact that we shooting y'all down quick. But that's what.
Let me hear, Crockett. Listen.
Listen.
Y'all are so used to being rude with your rejections, lady. Okay? Y'all done worked on being nasty
Because
with your
we
rejections
are
all your life.
tired.
Well, you
just
shouldn't
said
be tired.
we
You've been
should.
doing this all your lives. You've been
Men,
rejecting
of course
me in
you-
all your
of course
life.
you- because men will come up to you all your life.
Not all of us.
No, not y'all.
How else we gonna get in them draws? How else we gonna decide if you gonna be our girlfriend? How else we gonna decide if you our wife if we don't holler at you?
I understand that. But the fallout when we say no, even when we let you down nicely, can be a lot.
But you know what? Then y'all will say the brother ain't being persistent enough. If he really wanted me, he'd have tried to come and get me again.
No, that's stupid. That's stupid.
It's a whole lot of stupid. Because
We don't do that.
yes, y'all do.
No,
I'm not
we-
saying all of y'all, but it's a whole lot of women that will feel like the chase should be forever. And if he
That's a
hollered at me
problem.
once and I knocked him down,
But that's a problem.
It's a game. It's
If
a
you
game of
playing
cat and
games-
mouse.
If y'all playing those games, you should go to Love Jones
It's a game of cat and mouse. So
right
we
now.
can't fall under the illusion that this ain't real.
I'm not saying
Men
it's-
we're so used to rejection, something that y'all ain't used to.
I'm used to rejection.
No, you ain't.
am.
No, you ain't.
What you mean?
No, you ain't.
I am used to
No, you
rejection. Babe, I am used to. What you mean? You don't think somebody done rejected me?
Men, help me here. Take
You
a
know
toll
that.
here. Who's been rejected more? Men or women?
I'm sure men have.
Thank you.
Men,
So we're going to stop there. Y'all have been...
I left you for a few hours.
We are so used to the rejection. And y'all have perfected the craft of, ooh, I'm going to kill it. First off, you ain't got no Benz.
No.
You ain't got this.
I
ain't saying you. But y'all have perfected the craft of knocking the wind out of men for so long.
Okay.
And so when you standing at a door and the man don't open the door, it's because he's been knocked the hell out several times by trying to knock the door open. So don't say chivalry is all the way dead. And we said it is. And I hate that because I teach my boys, you open that door. I don't care if you're mad at her, she mad at you, you get your butt over there and you open the door. Miles and Malia fight like they Mike Tyson and Larry Holmes. But Miles is going to open his sister's door, right? So what I'm saying is we got to do better with one another. If we want chivalry to be back, ladies, calm down with the rejection.
And me.
He might be mud duck ugly, okay? But don't break him for the next woman that might want his ugly tail.
And so me.
Break it down a little easy.
And men, when we break it down easier, take the no. Take the no. Take the have a good day, sir.
You know the benefit of him getting mad? The benefit to that is you still got in your car and chunked him the deuces. He could still be out there getting that regular ass gas, mad, all he wants to. But you gone, right?
No, but the reality
you see the balloons
is,
go up?
the reality is, it don't always go that easy, baby.
I'm not saying. You know what? It's so funny to hear you say it don't go always that easy. It ain't been always easy every time men have gotten rejected throughout their male lifetime.
Listen, this ain't the oppression Olympics.
It is right now.
Not.
We hurt.
I'm not trying to see who hurt who more. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to say is that when we think about the reasons why people struggle with chivalry, I want to level set people's mind for them to think about it a little bit differently. So
true.
So if you are somebody who is because for any of the people on Portia's in Portia's group that joined us, because I invited a bunch of you guys over here to watch the show today. So if you are in Be Social Nashville, I was the anonymous person that said, men, what would make y'all come to a singles event?
You know what? Can I help y'all? Men, I'm speaking up for us today.
I see.
I'm speaking up for us. Because, yes, it's a problem that we haven't been showing up at these events. These have been some great women, man, at these events that are actually looking for great men, right? And it's been some cool, grown-up, fun events, right? But I get it, man. It's almost like going to the club. And the right song is on. DJ know what they doing. Wah, 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 wah. And that song come on. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Girl, you look good, won't you? And what happens? What happens?
Look, I was doing it just now.
Right. The brothers be like, oh, dang. All the ladies finna sweat they weave out. We finna hit the dance floor. And you get up on one that you done crept up on. And what she do, fellas?
Why are you getting up on a stranger?
It's the party.
I understand.
But what I'm saying is, I'm through, man.
I mean, I'm just saying.
So what I'm saying, let me get back to it, man. The problem is, I feel like these fellas feel like, man, what I'm going for? All these women looking for the bag. They not in it for a brother with a vision, drive, and a goal, and a means to reach his goal. They want the ready-made brother. They want the dude that's already got this, already got that. So I don't stand a chance.
Well, I'm going to tell you what answers they gave, or some of the answers they gave.
You done set me up. I ain't know they were answering. I ain't know they were. Oh, man. Send the answers to me. Don't send it to her. Prepare me.
So
I'm fighting for y'all.
What I heard. I did a poll. The number one reason was because they would see the same women every time they go. So it's not enough of variety. They seeing the same people over and over again. I would say the women would probably answer the same way. But let me tell you what the second answer was. And so you can kind of figure out how you want to address this.
Okay.
I'm scared I would run into my girlfriend. That was the number 2 answer. It was. And then the number 3 was, I don't feel like going outside, so I can't do nothing for them.
Let's start with number 3. Get your fat ass up.
And
Come
go
out the
outside.
house.
Yes.
The reason you're big because you don't go outside. Huh? How about that? Get up. Go outside. Number 2. Damn your girlfriend. She in there for the same reason you in there. To find something new. She ready to move on. You don't want what you had before. So if you're there, high five each other and say, girl, he a good one. Hey, bro, you might want to holler at her. She
That
can
is
cook.
such a good point. That's such a good point.
I know. I'm good at this. I'm good at this.
You are so good, babe.
So, at the end of the day, don't worry about your other. You ain't there looking for her. She ain't there looking
Oh
for
my
you.
God, babe, you just blew my mind.
I done cracked the code.
I really wish I would have thought to say that.
Crack the code, baby.
You are
Lord.
right.
So,
you are so right.
What was the first one again?
The first one
Oh, it's
was
the same people. It's the same fade, same beard, same outfit you got too, Buster. You might be in there for, listen, if it's the same thing, maybe you missed something the first few times you seen them. Or maybe you were scared to holler. Because, you know, we get rejected quite often. But
Oh, God.
maybe that was the reason. So even if it's the same gal, it don't matter. If it's the same dude, it don't matter, man. You know, so listen, man, we gotta put these weapons down.
So Kalada said, I'm too aggressive because I'm definitely shooting my shot. When I was single, I'm a lot. Ask Damien. Yes.
Listen. But that's so.
But
But you know what, Kalada?
Kalada
You a
would.
grown ass woman.
Right.
Right.
And a lot of women do shoot their
right.
shots nowadays. Our people
listen,
shoot
man.
their shots.
I love it when a woman shoot her shot. All right, shoot the shot. Go for that 3. Game winner shot.
Did you
Ain't
think
nothing
I
like
shot
it.
the shot?
You gave me that eye.
I did. Hey, I
Gave me
like
that
that
eye.
right there.
You know. So at the same time, man, thank you, Kalada, because man, women shooting their shot. I like it when y'all do that because you gonna shake a dude a lot of the times. You know, when you just hit him with it. Now, so when we linking up, he gonna take a pause. Why? We ain't used to that.
You're right.
All right. So thank you for breaking that ice and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna take charge. I'm gonna holler at you." You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna learn quickly what you about in that. Because if he hesitate too long, you already know that ain't him. that ain't him.
Right.
You know. So, man, come to these events, brothers. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Come to
listen,
these
Portia has events.
Hell, Dwayne be having
Dwayne
events.
has events. Keena has events. We have events. There's so many. Kim Adams has events. There are so many people out here having events because people want to connect. We need that community. One thing that I will say is that when we go out, we don't have enough fun just getting to know each other. One thing I wish that we did that people in the LGBTQ community do really well
Parades.
is
I love y'all. They do. They be having some dope. Them parades be on point. You know they do. Don't play. They be on point.
they don't limit their dating pool because it's their ex. So, for example, I told you my ex-husband is a really good friend of mine. If I knew Kalada and I was like, girl, I know somebody for you, Damien, they would be a good one. I don't mind hooking up my ex-husband if I thought somebody would
But
be
y'all
a good.
grown. Everybody ain't grown.
Listen, y'all got some men that you don't want, and you were friends. You decided y'all were friendly or whatever. Get him to somebody that's a friend of yours, one of your girlfriends.
Listen, I gotta read this. Brandon Lake said, "What up, man? Long time. The only thing I can say here without getting too deep is when the money is gone for the United States at large, you will see true unity and community. Nothing lasts forever. It's gonna be interesting how many people actually eat bologna with the red ring after this money run out. Nah, but you know what? That's the problem, man. We put so much emphasis on money. not relationship. Yes, it takes money to survive, man.
Yes.
You need money to live good, live how you want to live.
The things.
Man, listen.
We like the things.
Whoever said, you know,
money can't buy.
Money can't buy you happiness. Quit lying to the people.
We know better.
Quit lying to the people.
Right.
Money will make you happy.
Yes.
Woo! It will bring peace. So, kill that noise, all right? But harmony, man, peace, that's an amazing thing.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's currency in my house, right?
Yeah.
Peace, harmony, happiness, man, listen, that's currency. So we got to stop putting the emphasis on this money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't disagree.
We got to stop doing that.
I don't disagree.
But going back to it, man, fellas, I need y'all to start showing up to these events.
And show up the right way. And women show up the right way.
And press your shirt out.
And take that bonnet off.
You know, put your good clothes on, brothers. You
Put
know
on
what I'm saying?
at least some mascara. It ain't gonna hurt you.
Right. And then on top of that, man, let's show these ladies, man, we still got it. We chivalrous in the mob.
And women, if you see somebody you want to shoot your shot with, shoot your shot. Shoot it.
Ball in.
And if they say no, so be it. Move on to the next person. Like
Rodney over here in the corner
keep
had
on
his eye
shooting.
on you the whole day any damn.
You know, you'll know this because you're such a Jordan fan, but I've heard people talk about how many shots Michael Jordan took. Like he has incredible stats, but that's because he shot a lot. So
Whoa.
he did.
Hey, man.
It ain't just because he shot a lot. It ain't.
My boy.
No, you know what I'm saying. You have to take a lot of shots, and some of them you're gonna miss. But if you want to be one of the greats, you got to keep shooting your shots.
Don't that go back to my point, man? We've been shooting shots.
I'm just telling you, take the no.
Dang, you,
Take the
Kalana,
no.
thank you, babe, for shooting your shot and letting it be known. I'm going to shoot mine. You know what I'm saying? Y'all women, y'all scary out there. Y'all
No, we are
scary.
not.
Y'all, yeah. You're scared of that rejection
I
thing.
saw you before
Come
you
on
saw
in the
me.
house.
Did you not? You didn't see me first. I saw you first when you floated across the stage.
Most apex predators see they prey before they pounce. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
So
You
what
ain't
I'm
worth
saying, you were seeking to destroy.
I wasn't. I came here to lift.
Yeah, you did. You did live, but you took the brother down.
And then I brought you.
And then you probably. So
Look at you.
listen, you see.
Look at you shining.
But listen, man, ladies, stop being so scared because we got all this chivalry for you, man. We got all this goodness for you. Stop being scared to shoot your shot.
And
We
stop.
wait on bars. That's what I'm talking about, nephew.
Women also, when you let them be chivalrous, don't think they run in game. Some people were just raised to be that.
Man, my boy said, oh my God. Man, you bars to him. Wealth without health is a disaster.
Yes.
Woo! I love it. I love it. Thank you, man. I needed that one. So, listen, man. We all got to shoot at it. Man, what does chivalry look like to y'all? I know what it looks like to me. Ladies, what do you want it to be for y'all?
I can tell you for me.
Go on, let me hear something.
I love that you open the doors. I love that you pull out my chair. I love that you hold on to me real tight. I love that you always are on the outside. You know, when we're walking on the street, I like that you're always on the outside.
Check that word.
I like that. Let me see. Oh, I like when you put that extra bass in your voice when you're like, hey. Hey. That's kind of chivalrous. I do like that. I do like that. Take that one down. Yeah. I like that one. I do like that you typically always pick up the check. I do like that.
I'm gonna start sliding it over. I'm gonna start sliding it over, see what happens.
You know, I also like that for Christmas this year, you bought me a pistol. I like
You ain't
that.
supposed to tell them you care. You
Oh,
got
I'm
that
caring.
high five
You
for
can
them.
keep on coming over
You know
here.
what I mean? You
Just
ain't supposed to
rolling.
tell them, you
You
know
can
what I
keep rolling up on me talking about some, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
I did that for the ones that
back
didn't
it
want
up.
to take that no.
Back it up. If you don't want the no, I got that heat for you.
You wasn't supposed to tell them. You
No.
just pop out of, hey, yo, hey. With that baby boy, hey. You know? But you know what? Ladies can be shivers too.
Well, but let me just say, I love how you protect me.
Mm-hmm.
Like always. You always protect me,
I
and you
get down
always
for
put
it.
me in a position to protect myself. So, tell me how.
So, ladies can be shivers, man.
Am I chivalrous?
Yeah, man. I like the way you throw your little hot body on me when we're in bed. You know, when you snuggle all up to me. It does something for my day.
It does.
It does. It heats it up for one. About 1,000 degrees on that bro. You know. But the way you check up on me throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? When you come home and you them tacos, Taco Tuesday is so important to me.
I know.
And you make sure that Taco Tuesday. But the non-tangible things, man, the constant peace, the constant affection, you constantly lift me up. You constantly tell me that I'm the apple of your eye.
And you are.
And I am.
You are. He is.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
so smitten.
You know, but would you love him if he lost all those abilities?
He would never lose those abilities.
Superman can't lose.
But if he was in a wheelchair and he couldn't open my door, I would make sure I opened his.
You would switch it up?
I would switch it up.
Would you use the handicap style in the bathroom?
Yes, because it's nice in there. It's bigger. I'm sorry. I'm using it. You're going to have to scoot over.
But no, women, like, y'all show your chivalry too, man. Like, we do like that. We love that. And I know we tough, man. Men, we want to be strong for y'all. And we hold that near and dear to us. Like, we don't never want y'all to look at us like we can't hold it down for y'all. You know, my boy Carlos just jumped on. Carlos knew the reason I can fight today. They from Memphis. You know how much I had to fight Carlos now? So I fight for my wife. You know what I'm saying? So, but giving that back to us, I tell people all the time, man, my wife made me feel protected. Because if something ain't right, she gonna say something.
Absolutely.
I ain't gotta say
Absolutely.
a word.
Don't have to say
I already know my little pit bull poodle Chihuahua gonna say it all.
Yes,
you know what I'm
I am.
saying? So we love that feeling, man. And when y'all do those special little things for us, that little shiver, man, dog, it means a lot. Whether y'all know it or not. I know a lot of times we don't say nothing, but on the inside we be like, oh. That's what we be looking like on the inside. Oh. Now on the outside we like, all right. Appreciate it though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. But on that inside, oh. She did that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you something. I had the pleasure of talking to a young lady who said that she didn't really like nobody to open the door for her and all of that kind of stuff. And so...
Did she give you a reason why?
She just said her mom...
She must have been kidnapped before.
No, she said she was just brought up that she needed to do that herself. Don't depend on no man for that. But the person she was with was relentless. Like...
He broke her down?
He broke her down. And she called me one day and she was like, you know, don't nothing make me feel as pretty, as soft, as sweet and loved as him opening that car door. And now I will never be okay with anybody not opening my door.
But you know what? Sometimes when people just refuse certain things, I think their feet ugly or something. You know, I think it's got a reason to it. You know, it's a reason
and
for it.
Let me be clear. Every man ain't doing what you do. So it's a lot of men out here that
Step
you need
the
to
game
talk
up.
to,
Don't make me eat my words, y'all.
like that are not. Everybody,
Step the game up, fellas.
Everybody doesn't do that, and they should.
Fellas, how many of y'all don't open the door for ladies?
A bunch. It's a bunch. It's
How
a
many
bunch.
of y'all don't pull the chair out at the table?
It's
for
a
you?
bunch. It's not. It's more. It's a bunch. It's a bunch.
You like when I put lotion on your back?
I love when you put lotion on my back. Yeah. You like when I put lotion on
I
your
love
back?
it. Because I can't reach that
I
big
can't
little part
either.
right
It
there.
be
And I be
itching.
itching,
I'm
man.
like,
I be
God, no.
up against the wall.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I love that. So listen, man,
got
chivalry
questions?
is not
It's
dead,
not.
y'all. All right, we got a few. We got some time here. You go first.
Okay. All right, so this caller says, I've been dating a great guy, but he never pays for dinner. I grew up with the expectation that men would treat on dates. Is it wrong for me to feel disappointed?
Hell no. Quit expecting. Assume and make an ass out of me.
You a mess today.
Listen, that's one of those things. Now we talk about chivalry, right? So
This guy never pays for dinner.
hey man, maybe you need to have a conversation.
I would quit him.
Whoa, he may have a vision. He
needs a vision. Envision himself at a picnic.
He may have a plan. So
you better
listen.
plan for a picnic.
Well, first off, she should have planned to ask him a long time ago.
No, a chivalrous man will plan the dinner, right?
Depending,
Why you picking places?
Depending on if she like to be the one. Some people don't plan everything, but they'll pick up the check. But if she gonna plan it, she should have planned to pick that check up too. Now, what I'm saying is, if this guy consistently has never picked up a check, it's time to start asking questions. Do you know if he works? You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does he even have a job? Right? Is he homeless?
Yeah.
Because homeless people clean these days.
Yeah.
So at the
It's
end
a
of the
sad
day,
situation.
yes, it is. At the end of the day, it's time to ask questions, man. You know, because
I'm
I don't think that's
I'm
wrong.
bothered.
Why you bothered?
I'm bothered because I would have wanted him to say that because he is a man that would not be proud of the fact that he ain't never picked up a check. You know what I'm saying? So let me try to slow walk back into it.
Break that down.
So if he was a guy who couldn't afford to pay for a check, I would want him to say, listen, if, for example, if you were dating me and I said, well, can we go to Longhorn Steakhouse? All right. And you said, listen, I really can't afford to do something like that. I would love to take you to
You know how
Longhorn.
scared he was to say that?
I understand that, but I'm trying to fix. I'm trying to help him. Tell me that, because if you just let us go to Longhorn and then you sit there and slide the check, or go to the bathroom, or
got them alligator arms,
right? And you don't get it. If I'm dating somebody who wants a chivalrous man, it wouldn't even occur to me that you wouldn't.
Nah.
So you need to say something. And if it ain't bothering you for some time,
Well, clearly it ain't bothering her.
no, it's bothering her. It ain't bothering him.
My question is, did he hit it yet?
It doesn't matter.
No,
At least
it
let's
matters.
go
Because if she been paying for these dinners this whole time and he hit it too, she stuck. He ain't never changing.
And he ain't never leaving.
It ain't never getting no better.
He ain't never leaving.
You stuck with that joke. That's the dude hollering at the gas
That's
station.
right. That's him.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's time for questions.
Yes, it's absolutely time
And
for
if you're
questions.
tired of it, it's time for you to make a decision and ask him, are you planning on paying?
Right.
And if you ain't, I'm planning on being out.
Or we need to plan on not going out to eat.
See? You got your thinking cap on.
But that's what I'm telling you. He don't have good judgment and he's not chivalrous. She needs to
There's so
run.
many creative things you can do with them ramen noodles.
Yes.
So many creative things.
Like, we need to eat at the house.
Yes.
I ain't picking up no checks for you.
So, I got a 48-year-old gentleman here. As a divorced dad, I want to teach my son about chivalry. But I also want him to respect women as equals. How can I strike that balance? That's a pretty good question. That kid is going to do what he sees his daddy doing. Period. He's going to follow your lead, man. Listen, sons, if you're anything like my little dude, man, he does everything I do.
Right.
So everything I do have to count, okay? Because I don't need him going out there being a reflection of me doing everything wrong.
Right.
If he was anything like me 20 years ago, 30 years, 10 years ago, man, look, no. I need this guy to understand how to be a gentleman, how to be a man, and how to stand 10 toes down, right? So it starts with you, man. Treating women as equals is always giving women respect, to be heard, understood, loved, respected, all those things. So that all stands in the balance of what he sees from you, you know, and the group that you put around yourself. Because now he's going to look for friends like dash friends. My son is at the court with me every Tuesday, every Saturday, man. You know, he's around a good group of guys that he calls uncles, right? So he's around a good brand image at all times of fortified men. So your brand is what's going to be reciprocal to your son.
Right. The only thing that I would add at all you said, be an example, for sure. Your son, if you are married to his mom or if you are married at all, how you treat that lady.
They said as a divorced dad.
Well, when you're dating a woman, like show him how you treat a woman, right? And show him that you respect her.
Right.
You know, so.
Tell him about an old gal right here.
Right. So my partner thinks that traditional gender roles
This trip me out,
are outdated. While I feel comforted by some of those expectations, how can we find common ground?
First off, traditional gender roles being outdated. Listen, man, we say all the time, there is no cookie cutter relationship.
Right.
Right? Stop trying to reflect Big Mama and them. You don't know what they were doing. They just didn't show you what they was doing.
Right.
Big Mama.
Hey.
I'm just saying, she did it all. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to be like everybody else. Create your own model. And if it worked for y'all, it worked for y'all. What you say?
Well, you know, I don't want to take the trash out. I don't want to take the trash out. I want you to take the trash out.
Right.
Right? I really don't ever expect you to cook. Now, having said that, will I take the trash out? Yes. Will you cook? Yes. And so, yeah, you may be thinking some things you don't want to do and some things you may want to. I think a traditional gender role probably is washing laundry for women.
I hated
it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
And so I think the point is, don't worry about the traditional gender roles. I think it's much more important that you both show up the way that you should in the house to be able to take care of each other.
All right. So let's go down to this one, man. Okay. So
How much time do we have first?
Man, we over time. Y'all cool with this last one?
Okay.
Y'all cool with this last one? I think they're cool with this last one.
Okay.
All right. I believe in supporting my partner emotionally and financially, but I feel pressure from my friends to maintain traditional gender roles. How do I navigate this? Forget your friends, man. Your friends ain't the one making her happy.
Right.
So why am I going to be concerned about what my friends think about my relationship?
Right. Full stop. Like there's no other coaching to do on that. Your friends do not get to determine what your relationship is.
No.
At all.
No. And first off, you need to learn how to start checking your friends at the door.
Right.
When your friends get out of pocket about your relationship and your person, it's time for you to speak up.
You're right.
Because
100%.
you come for this one, huh? What? You know what I'm saying? So, no, you got to
put them up.
Nuck if you buck. Right? Clip that conversation, man. Don't let nobody. I remember one of my homeboys, we got a group thread. And we are silly in this thread, right? And one of the homeboys said something that pertained to one of the other homeboys' household. Homeboy said, "Hey man, keep me and mine out of your mouth."
Right.
It wasn't disrespectful. It wasn't saying, "Hey, I'm gonna fight you. It's on sight when I see you."
Right.
But out of respect, keep me and mine out of this.
Right.
Right? And so now the running joke is whenever you need to keep you and yours out of it, you hit the thread, keep me and mine out of it. But he set the tone for that.
Right.
And we all understood and respected it.
Right.
People respect you more than you think when you check them at the door about your personal business.
Right.
Okay?
100%.
Anyway,
100%.
listen, we're going to give y'all a shout out again. Talk to them, baby.
All right. If you have not already gotten your copy of Love Jones Audacious Intimacy, go to lovejonescoaching.com or you can order it on Amazon. We would love for you to pick it up. And also from now until Valentine's Day, we have the cuffing season sale.
It's been going good.
It has. It's
People
been
been
going
taking
really,
advantage.
really good. So make sure that you take advantage of that because I'm going to tell you right now, it's a good discount and it is OVA. Over. Not over. It's over on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You get 25% off and
We might
off your
throw a
coaching
little
sessions.
spring something coming up. We don't
Maybe,
know yet.
but
We might
no.
throw it. It's been going really good. People have been
has.
getting a lot of wealth of knowledge from
Yes,
this. So.
yes. And so you don't have to put in a code or anything. So if you go online to lovejonescoaching.com, sign up for your free consultation. Spots are going pretty fast. And we would love to talk to you.
Yes.
We are not nearly this silly in a coaching session, but this is where we come to just
I
really,
have a
really
good time
enjoy
talking
you
to all of
guys.
y'all at one time, man.
Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. And
I
so
might be.
make sure that you all go and subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Corey wants to continue doing these lives, and so we're going to continue doing the lives. But I told him I'm just going to go over to YouTube and make everybody go over there. And he overpowered me on that. So we'll be here for y'all, giving y'all some content every Sunday.
We still encourage you guys to go over, subscribe on the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Please like and share. We will be putting this content on there as well. Also on the Instagram, of course, Facebook, TikTok.
Yep.
Please support us on all platforms.
Oh, and fan page.
Yes,
we have a
fan
fan page now. So if you please go to Love Jones Coaching at fan page, and I'll follow you back. I will.
Yeah.
So
no, we need your support, guys. This is very fun, therapeutic for us to be able to even talk to y'all. We letting y'all in on our lives. You know what I mean? And we say all the time, we are not perfect, but we are perfect for one another.
yes.
And so at the end of the day, we encourage you guys to find that perfection in your relationships, your person. And if you ain't found that person, shoot your shot. Shoot your shot, man.
Come
Go
on,
after
Jordan.
it. You know what I'm saying? So it's so worth it, man. But
and when you get there, open her door.
open the door for her. You know what I'm saying? You know, be kind. And accept that chivalry, ladies. Accept that chivalry, man. You know what I mean? It is so worth it. That is a hell of a bond.
One thing that I will say before we let him go.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to call any names, but
If I
telling
know
a
names.
woman that she got a nice ASS and saying that's your pickup line, that ain't, no.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
That ain't it.
No, we don't want to start out like that.
And I'm scared a lot of people might be out here starting out like that.
Now, take it from me. That's not the way to do it. Unless you're paying for it, maybe. that ain't how you want to go with that one, man. So, you know, let's be gentlemen out here.
Yes, please.
Man, we done had fun. I've had a great time tonight.
Yes, me too,
You
man.
know
It
what I'm
was
saying?
fun.
This has been crazy. Thank y'all for suffering through my crazy.
And
like,
mine.
I like my crazy. Though. It's
I like
fun.
your crazy.
You like my crazy?
I do.
I can appreciate your crazy.
Thank you,
know
thank
what
you,
I mean?
thank you.
It works. Listen, we love y'all. Encouraging y'all to do great to yourselves, your other person, and the person, and the person, and the person beside that person. Be good.
Be good to
humans,
people.
man.
It's
All
rough
right?
out here.
Till next week,
Yes.
we are out this joint. What's up, Sharina?
Sharina, hey.
I know, right? Gonna come on here all late. You might watch the whole thing.
Go back and watch.
All right, y'all. Peace.